What up, though? And welcome to the Boss Up Ball Out podcast, your home for organic debate about Detroit Lions news and rumors. It's your man, Kurt Steele. Today, we give our score predictions for Bucs Lions for Sunday. Please do us a quick favor, like the video and share it with other Lions fans like yourself. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and we are currently at 1861. Now it's time to bring in my co-host for today. It's the ladies' pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. That chocolate player from the Himalayas. Yak Town, no back down. LL Cool Twins. What's going on, my guy?
What's y'all? Shout out to Sean Preston, Yak Town, no back down. Happy Saturday, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And shout out to Coach Jones, man. He couldn't make it this morning, man, but we're going to catch up with that dude
He's
later
catching
on.
them Z's.
Yeah, man. So we'll catch up with that cat later on, man. We'll see him on our game recap on Monday. Hey, if it's your first time watching the channel, this is how our show works. We look at Lions news, headlines, or takes. If we agree, we say they are bossed up. If we disagree, we say they are balled on. We give our take on why we agree or disagree. No hot takes here, just natural debate about our favorite team and our thoughts and opinions about the Detroit Lions. But today's show a little different, man. We're going to give you some information to help you before the game, and we're going to give you our score prediction. So buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be quick and to the point. So let's look at our topics for today's show. My man LL, man, we talking about game designations, betting information, and who wins and what's the score. Who wins and why, and what's the score going to be. So we all saw, if you didn't see it yesterday, man, the Lions had some names on that doggone injury report. So let's go ahead and click on over to see what's going on with the Lions in their practice report and the game designations. So the Lions ruled out Ifantu Melifonwu with the ankle, Isaiah Williams with the abdomen. They're out. Marcus Davenport is doubtful with a groin injury. Kirby Joseph is questionable with a hamstring. So is Penei Sewell with an ankle injury, and so is Jamison Williams. Saw Jamison Williams on a few times out there, man. He looked like he's fine. He's going to play. I don't think the guys that are questionable are going to be out. I think all three of those guys are going to play. The Bucs, however, man, them jokers got some people that's going to be out for this thing, man. Let's look at what they got going on for their injury report. Ooh. They got 4 guys already out for the game on Sunday. So Luke Godeke, Calais Cansey, the defensive back Josh Hines, and Antoine Winfield are already out for this week. You got defensive end Logan Hall, cornerback Zylan McCollum, and defensive back Tyke Hill are questionable for Sunday's game. Man, you look at that secondary, you already got 2 guys already out and 2 guys that are questionable for Sunday. And one of the names that people are kind of looking over is Calais Cansey. That's a big name for them and their on their defense, man. He rotates in. He's a good rotational piece. He's a good defensive lineman, man. What do you think about the injuries going into the game, my man?
For us, I hope that those are just, like we got to put you on the list type stuff. Like I seen something saying, like, even if they go get a bag of ice, they got to put you on the list. So maybe it's that kind of thing I'm hoping. And maybe Penei was like, I need some Advil. And they, that's what it was. But, hope it's nothing more than that. But for them, man, that's, sad to hear. Too bad, so sad for you, I guess. But I do like Calais Cansey. A lot of Detroit fans had wanted him here. I was not one of those. I didn't think that he was a bad player. I just, thought he would be better someplace else. But yeah, so that's probably gonna be big for them. Antoine Winfield as well. But I guess maybe he doesn't have to worry about getting face palmed again like that. So he'll be a little safer on the sidelines probably.
Yeah, that was my screensaver, and that was my lock screen for my phone for a while. that stiff arm from that's like Premier Gibbs, man.
Picture perfect moment. That was perfect.
Definitely, man. Hey, thank you for watching this the show, man. Like the video and share it with other Lions fans like yourself. We're trying to grow this content, this channel for you guys. So make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like what we're doing right here on the channel, man. And hit the like button. Give us a comment in the comment section, man. It's always love right here on the Boss Up Ball Out podcast. All right, so now we got to move on to betting information. I don't know what you do, LL. I don't know if you get down with the sports books or not, man. But let's you
I I
information to the people.
a little bit, but not really. But like I usually kind of like to look, especially like when whatever the season is coming back around,
Mhm.
because they throw you a lot of promos. But like I've been looking, like I've been putting together little tickets, but it ain't been doing nothing. Like because I'm a poor person, so I only bet like $5 at a time. And my tickets like even with the boost be like $55. Like man, I'm
Hey,
good.
it's $50 you ain't got, brother. All
Right, but
right.
that's $5 I lose. I can go
Yeah.
buy something else with that.
All right. So let's look at the betting information. The Lions are 7.5 point favorites heading into the game. The money line is a plus 300 for the underdog Bucks and a minus 380 for the favorite Lions. If you bet $100 on the Bucks and they win, you will get win $300. That means you got a total purse of $400 because you get, of course, the $100 you bet plus the $300 that you won. And then if you bet, you have to bet at least $380 on the Lions to win $100 for a total purse of $480. So that's why everybody be betting the underdogs because they want to get that big payday. Because it is when you bet the favorite, man, it's gonna take a lot of money for you to win something. All right, the over under for the game, the total score is 51.5 points, and the over is coming in at minus 105. If you bet $100 and the score is over 105, you win 100 and excuse me, yeah, over 50. If it's over 51 and a half, you will win $105 for a total purse of 205. Excuse me. The under is 115. If you bet $100 and the score is under 51.5 points, you will win $115 for a total purse of $215. So that's your over under, your betting information for the game, the money lines. Now, let's look at some daily fantasy. And because some people pay daily fantasy, and you want to look at some players that you might want to pick up from the Detroit Lions per Christopher Knox from the fantasy department over at Bleacher Report. The top quarterback matchup for fantasy this week is Jared Goff versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay allowed the third most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks in week one. And with that, Bucs secondary missing some starters and even some backups, Jared Goff should have a big day, which means some other guys should have a big day in fantasy. He also picked St. Brown and Laporta to have big days in fantasy because of the matchup with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay is giving up a high number of yards to tight ends. And we all know what St. Brown has done to these cats over there in Tampa the last couple of games that we played them. So that is your betting information for this week, man. Now, I don't know if you're playing fantasy football, LL, but you know,
Nope, I hate fantasy football now. I
some
hate it, hate it,
interesting
hate
interesting
it.
matchups, man. Uh, I have Jared Goff in one of my fantasy in the fantasy league, the one fantasy league I'm playing over at LNU. I might start him this week. I have two quarterbacks. I have Lamar Jackson and I have Jared Goff. You know, I might look at starting because they give they give a lot of he gets a lot of passing yards against the Bucs. And let's look at that
Yeah,
that secondary this week, man. And this is going to be it's decimated. The injury report is long on that secondary. They got two starters already out and two starters questionable. Yeah, it may be the time to look at that, man. But hey, like the video and share the video and comment on the video. All these things help us with this YouTube algorithm and help us get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself. Thank you for coming for joining us and be a part of the Boss Up All Our family. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right, man. Time to wrap this thing up, man. Got to ask you, LL, who wins and why? What's your score prediction? So let me know who wins and why, and then tell me what the score is going to be.
you already know, man. The Detroit Lions will win this game. I don't really know about that score. I'm gonna say, well, you know what? I was watching the replay of the show from yesterday, and I liked the score, but you had called it weird. I think my man said like 30-19.
Yeah,
I
it was
like I
kind of
like that.
weird.
I like that. And you're like, oh, that's a weird one, but I like that one. So I'm gonna say like 31-19 or something like that. Cause it'd be a lot of weird scores. Like what was 26-20 last week? I mean, they ain't the weirdest, but 26 is an odd number. Like you don't see a lot of that.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, so I'm gonna say like that what I said, 31-19, or did I say
31
34?
19.
That's I feel like it's gonna be a one of them kind. But the reason why you already said it, I think our strength is their weakness this week. And I talk a lot of junk about Jared Goff. I understand they follow a game plan. So one week they gonna follow this, or they're gonna lean one kind of way, and another week they're gonna lean another kind of way. And even though they got some injuries on the defensive line, the advantage would clearly be in the air this week. So I think they're gonna go there a lot. Hopefully it doesn't spell our demise, meaning you know just something terrible happens. Because the more you pass the ball, the more opportunities for certain kind of turnovers. But I think we'll take advantage of that. Should be decent passing numbers for y'all's friend. And I think that they may want to, try to not reconcile, but what would be the word? Like bounce back, I guess. St. Brown. And I understand it all came within the flow of the game. They were really concentrating on him. They're gonna probably do the same, but it won't be the same effect, I guess, because it won't be the same people covering them. So I think St. Brown gonna get loose this week. Of course, hopefully J Mo can, make a big play or two. I do expect Sam Laporta to do a lot as well. So we shall see. What I said, 31-19. One of them, 31 or 30, 19. Let's go with
Yeah,
that one.
31-19. All right, for me.
Shout out to my man who gave that score too. I can't think of your name. My bad.
Yeah, all right. So for me, I believe that Ben Johnson, Goff, and the offense will take advantage of all those injuries, like we just said, man. That Bucs defense, man, I like the scoreboard up. And I think that the defense plays better in the secondary. But you're going to have to, just because of the fact that you have Chris Godwin and Mike Evans back there. So it's going to be a challenge for those guys. But I think they're going to be up to the task. From what AG was saying, that Carlton Davis gave a great scouting report of the Bucs wide receivers this week in the meeting. So the pass rush is going. I think the pass rush is going to get to Baker at least 4 times, and I think Hutch is going to have 2 sacks. Because what we didn't mention is that that the starting right tackle is out for the Bucs as well.
Yeah.
So the defense can. I think the defense causes 2 turnovers, and I think that the Bucs score a late touchdown with garbage time, but the Lions win 34-21, and that's our score predictions for today's show, man. I know, like I said, baby, it's gonna be quick and to the point. That's what we got for today's show. Make sure you do us a favor and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. Of course, you can check out my man, Coach Mike Jones, Wolverine Sports Talk, his YouTube channel. He does great shorts over there. So go check out his content over there on his channel. I post shorts and reels on all my social media platforms from the show as well. And then you can check out my man, LL Cool Torrance, man, because, he get his thing popping, especially on a Thursday. So make sure you check out my man. All right, what you got on this Thursday, on this Saturday morning for the people out there in YouTube land?
Good morning, everybody. I'm currently sitting in the rag because I'm going to go do some OT this morning. And I was, I'm about to leave this and go right inside. So have a great day, y'all. Get y'all some good breakfast and, enjoy y'all Saturday. However you got to do that. Put some of that, good green in there. Go Lions. Eat some good barbecue and eat some good party snacks for your game day.
Yeah, definitely. And for all those fans who think the Lions are going to wear their blackout uniforms this weekend, of course they're not, because they wore their regular traditional gray helmets, silver helmets in practice. So you're going to see at least these again this week. So Monday Night Football will be the blackout. So that'll be in 2 weeks versus the Seattle Seahawks. So, but hey, man, thank you guys for checking us out right here on the Boss Up Ball Out podcast, man. Hey, enjoy your Saturday. If you're off, chill out, hang out, man. Drink responsibly. Watch some Michigan football. It should be a cakewalk today. So, bounce back from the last week. Yeah, definitely go ahead, check that out, man. And then get us ready for tomorrow's game for the Bucs Lions, 1:00 on Fox, man. It's a great time. I think the Lions are going to pull this thing out, man. I think it's going to be one of those games where the JG and the company lights up the scoreboard, man. But thank you for watching, man. Do your man Kurt still a favor. Whatever you're doing in life, you guys to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my man LL Cool Torrance and Coach Mike Jones, who couldn't make today, this is Kurt Steele, and we will holla at you real soon.